Watching the Western Conference Finals is a major reality check for Boston. The games between the Thunder and the Spurs are highly entertaining, but they also show the massive gap that currently exists. Boston has serious work to do this summer. First game of that series reminded the basketball world of one terrifying fact. Victor Wembanyama is a 7'4" nightmare. Every team in the league has to figure out how to stop him. He breaks the game at just 22 years old. You cannot win a championship without a player who can limit his massive impact. The second game of the series provided a glimmer of hope. It showed exactly what kind of personnel you need to slow down the towering superstar. The Oklahoma City Thunder used Isaiah Hartenstein to completely disrupt the Spurs' offense. He gave Wembanyama a very hard time during the crucial fourth quarter. The massive center allowed just 4 points down the stretch. Hartenstein used brutal physical play to wear down the young star. The starting center for the Thunder proved his immense value on the biggest stage. Luckily for the front office in Boston, he might become a free agent very soon. The Celtics would be foolish to ignore this developing situation. His current contract includes a massive option worth over $28 million for next season. This creates a huge financial headache for the Thunder. Oklahoma City is projected to exceed the dreaded second apron threshold by that exact same amount. This means they are forced to make some very difficult financial choices. There are a few different pathways this could take. The Thunder could simply decline the option and let him hit the open market. If this happens, Boston could try to use their mid-level exception to sign him. That exception is worth roughly $15 million, but it is very tough to tell if that money would be enough to separate Boston from the pack. There are 25 other teams projected to have that same exception available. There would be a massive bidding war for him. He averaged over 9 points and 9 rebounds per game this past season. He also shot an incredibly efficient 62% from the field. Every contender in the league will be interested in a reliable big man like him. The Thunder might decide they cannot afford him but still want some return value. This is exactly where the Celtics have a massive advantage over the rest of the league. Boston holds a massive traded player exception right now. Please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Boston created a trade exception worth almost $28 million at the deadline. They generated this when they traded Anthony Simons for Nikola Vucevic. If Oklahoma City declines the option, they could organize a sign and trade. Boston could absorb his newly structured contract directly into that massive exception. They could send a few second-round picks to the Thunder as compensation. There is always the chance that the Thunder decide he is simply too important to lose. They could find other creative ways to cut costs on their roster. Veteran guard Luguentz Dort also has a team option for next season. That option is worth over $18 million. To keep Hartenstein and avoid the penalty, they would have to decline both options, need to convince the big man to sign a much cheaper deal to stay in town. There are clearly many moving parts to this complex financial puzzle. But in a hypothetical world where he lands in Boston, he would be a massive addition. The veteran center plays with incredible heart every single night. He is an absolute pain to play against. That tells you exactly how fun it would be to watch him wearing green. His natural instinct for grabbing offensive rebounds is truly elite. He averaged over 3 offensive boards a game. He had a massive impact in that specific area during the recent playoff win. He created 5 extra possessions in the fourth quarter alone. Adding him to the current roster would supercharge their ability to score second-chance points. His ability to set punishing screens cannot be ignored either. Setting solid picks is one of the best ways to make an immediate impact in the Boston offensive system. Just look at how Luke Kornet creates space for the shooters. His physical style of play is exactly what the organization needs going forward. He could form a terrifying defensive duo with Neemias Queta in the paint. Luka Garza would also loom large as a very capable rotation piece. At this exact moment, seeing him find his way to Boston feels like a long shot. But the modern league is completely unpredictable. It is way too soon to write off any possibilities as the summer approaches. The front office is watching.